Look at my what's this? My what's this? What's this? My what's this? My
What's good, everyone? So you can see that we did find a super dash, but we also found a kind of weird glitch. But you got to keep in mind that when you're on the satellite, you're not actually accurate. But if you do have jet knives, you can easily get a kill. And I'm 100% certain that the enemies will not be looking up there, as they doubt that there's going to be a random jet flying on the satellite. I just want to let you guys know again that I am live on Twitch right now playing the new map Fracture. So if you have any questions about this map, or just simply want to see these jet plays live before I show them on YouTube, be sure to come by and say hello. I will also be taking part in a charity tournament at 7 PM BST, 1 hour after this video is live, which will only be played on Fracture. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to hit that like button and subscribe, as it helps me out a lot. Oh, okay. Quickly, before I show you the map walkthrough, I just want to show you that you can actually super dash on this map. However, it's not that beneficial, but I guess if you don't have an updraft and want to catch your enemies off guard, this is probably the play to do on A. However, there is a variation of one of the easiest spawn peaks to do on this map, which you saw at the start of the video, and that's to add some more style points and do the super dash to glide over to this box and then jump over. Honestly, I might try go for that clip, although it wastes a lot of utility. Moving on to the Fracture walkthrough, I'm just going to keep it nice and short and give you a quick overview of the map and show you a few things you may or may not know. So here you can see this is one side of the attacker spawn. Evox was right, you will be able to zip over this, but you can see that there's not really too much going on except for this beautiful zip line. So we're just going to zip over, try throw it in there, and I think we did that. But anyway, you're gonna see that you can spawn from two sides, and honestly the zip lines are so much fun. And I'm just gonna play a clip now quickly before we continue with the rest of this, where we did some jousting. Oh, I tagged him once.
reloading.
Anyway, back to the walkthrough. I'm just going to open up the map quickly now, and you can see that the defenders will spawn in this middle area. So essentially with a zipline, you're going to have a attacker side sandwich where people are going to push from here and people are going to push from here, and it's going to be pretty tough for the defenders. Also, quickly before we put the spawn barriers down, there was these random glowing orbs in the buy phase, which open these little cards, and you can see again it is Paul, the employee of the month on Icebox, has made an appearance on Fracture as well. But anyway, let's put the spawn barriers down and proceed towards A site now. So you can see that you've made it towards the satellite dish, which I thought was just going to be a bit of scenery, but it's actually part of the map, and defenders are going to hold from either those two angles here. And then moving towards A site, you'll make your way towards drop, and there's going to be this little off angle here, which is really annoying if people have judges. However, defenders have to have something for them, right? Anyway, let's move towards A site now. You can see that you have to check all these angles before dropping towards site, and essentially it's going to be a high risk dropping down here, because whilst you're in the air, obviously you cannot shoot in the air. If Riot did that, I would hate them. But anyway, you made your way towards A site now, and you can see that you can plant either down here or up here as well. And you've got to keep in mind that this is wall bangable, so you can get shot through this. So you can see the bomb site itself is very simple. However, there are going to be a lot of angles, and if you make your way over here, you will end up towards CT spawn. However, I'm going to go over that in a few more minutes. We're just going to uncover, the A side. And you can see this tunnel area, which, as an attacker, isn't too hard to clear. You just got to make sure you check in each corner as you go around. You do got to keep in mind though that the defender will have the advantage in this, where he can hold the angle before you're even there, so you could be running into an AWP, so be careful. And apart from that, when you run through this tunnel area, there's just the right side, and then behind this box, which once again is wall bangable, and you onto A site. And literally the map is as small as that. But moving on to defender spawn now, you can see that the defenders will all start here. There are going to be two little Easter eggs with those glowing orbs, one here and one here, which I'll touch upon in a few moments. And apart from that, the defenders can spawn and hold this off angle here, which can be opened. So attackers can decide if there's an AWP here, for example, that they want to push round. and they could literally run into another defender, which I've done so many times because I keep forgetting that people are very likely to hold this area. But apart from that, let's make our way towards B site now. So we're going to start attacking from this side, which is my preferred side. And you're going to see that there's going to essentially be this walkway straight onto the bomb site. It's literally as small as that. It's as small as that. But you've got to keep in mind that, once again, these are actually wall bangable. So in the trailer, I did think that these were metal, but when you got in game, they're actually just glass. And you've also got to be wary as well for when people do sky flashes here. You can actually get the timing though, so you can hide behind this wall when the flash comes in, and then you can just peek after. And if you don't want to push straight towards site, there is going to be this tunnel area, which we'll go to now, which allows you to essentially regroup with your teammates who pushed from this side and essentially catch any defenders which are holding this off angle aggressively in the back. And you can just kill them like so. But yeah, moving towards B side from the right hand side now, we're going to see that there's once again wall bangable boxes and also this heaven area over here, which people tend to use an operator in. And I will show you a spawn peak later which counters this straight away. But anyway, if we went to push through heaven, you can see that we make it towards the back site. So we have officially made it on site, and we can plant anywhere in this open area. Once again, the boxes are wall bangable, so you can shoot through these, so you're very vulnerable. The safest place is probably here, and then you only have to watch one angle. But yeah, after pushing on towards site, you're going to either have to clear this area or this area. Once again, another wall bangable box. So if they're holding with a shotgun, feel free just to spam it and give some warning shots. But anyway, if we make it through here, this is what we actually call the canteen, which did look a lot different on the trailer. I'm not going to lie, I thought the canteen was going to be a lot more of an open area. However, it's just essentially a hallway. So you can kind of get the gist how you're going to have to play CT side. You're going to essentially have to set up like crossfires on site, or simply go for retakes since it's so fast to rotate through the middle of the site. You can see that you just have to hold this angle here, stop that rush, and then here stop the other one. So people tend to play here as well and hold this off angle. So yeah, that's pretty much it when it comes to Fracture. It's not the biggest map, but just the fact that there's all these hallways and essentially the pincer element where you can get attacked from here and here, just it allows you to have some really coordinated plays, and I cannot wait to see how it pans out in pro play. Anyway, now I'm going to show you some of the coolest spawn peaks I actually found on this map, and I will be streaming it again tonight at 6 PM BST. So we're going to hit these dashes live, and honestly, if we get some of these clips, it's going to be nuts.
What's this?